There we go. I got to work. I'm a genius. Hell yeah. All right, smoke them if you got them. What I'm trying to say here is I was having problems uploading a video. It is uploading now, though. So you'll be getting a video from me as I'm live. That's a Thor News first. But I'll probably have hacker problems today. You got that feeling? It's so weird in the truth community. It is. It's like you got to join a gang or they kick the shit out of you. Well, I'm joining the Asteroid Fight Club gang. And it's balmy. Yep. When I need comedic breaks, I'm going to break over here to the words of weather. But at the moment, we're talking about a bunch of crazy shit. Like, for example, let's go over to www. I hadn't logged into my Google in a while. From the Chrome. It's a long story. You don't want to hear those details. I might be talking crazy today because we've had 3 solar storms in a row. Asterisks. And generally, life has been crazy for the last 20 years. Grumpy Cat died. I'm torn up. Homes ripped apart. Cars impaled by debris. Happening now. Tornadoes and severe storms are causing heavy damage as they rip across Texas and Oklahoma. And if you saw the photos from yesterday, a lot of the hashtag WX weather Twitter crew did a great job chasing. But we got, dude, it is like severe weather today. It is severe weather on Sunday. It is big severe weather day on Monday. Monday's a big, big, big day. These are all pretty big days if you're getting hit by a tornado. But Monday's the biggest day, and there's the best chance you got getting hit by a tornado. Why nighttime tornadoes are so deadly? Could it be because people are sleeping and the amount of information that goes out is minimal compared to what happens during heavy traffic media hours? I don't even know. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Let's see if anybody's here. How are you guys doing? I want to say that I love you, Asteroid Fight Club. I appreciate everybody for being a total badass. What's up, Mike? I'm over here riding a Pineapple Express. Thanks to you, my friend. What is up, Nathan the Nerd? Yo, yo, yo. We are watching at a truck stop in Pennsylvania. God bless Pennsylvania. Wave after wave after wave in Cali. All right. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to talk about California. Wait, shit, fudge. Dang. And my mind is not working properly because, A, there's lightning all around me. B, Jupiter's retrograde. Saturn is retrograde. Pluto is retrograde. I don't know, man. A lot of people like to be scared of stuff. Like, oh my God, that planet is evil. Yeah, I don't think Saturn's evil. He's like time. He will definitely cut your nuts off. Okay. So we've got one storm moving out and then another storm that'll be moving in. And they're going to combine into like some super mega ultra hybrid amoeba reverse mitosis foot fungus storm. No, I'm just making shit up. And this is deadly. Like, these are dangerous storms. We got a lot of rivers flooding. Hey, let's check that shit out. River flooding level. I'm all super chill. We got a blue moon flower Scorpio. Arrange those words however you want to that make you feel the most comfortable and smart. Happening in just a few hours. And full moon energy is real, man. That drives the werewolves crazy. It drives the ladies crazy. It drives the dudes crazy. It drives the insects crazy. It drives the animals crazy. And then you get some like triple solar storm sunlight on that full moon. And we're talking madness, man. I'm definitely going to be drinking in the near future. I recommend you do the same, but do it safely because we at Asteroid Fight Club, we party safely. And honestly, 2019 is like the least amount of drinking I've ever done since I was like 15. And considering I lost a stepdad compared to when I lost my dad, it's like 2% of the drinking I did then. Okay, so yeah, we got 273 rivers that are flooding down the middle America. And it's like the real important parts of the country. There's like New York, and then there's Washington, and then there's like Silicon Valley and part of Hollywood. And then like nothing else matters. Unless like Alabama does something dumb. You know, like Alabama's like, what can I do to get attention? I never get attention. And they're like, well, you could do that thing that Thor News said months ago, that they're going to drag out some weird abortion law that can get everybody all freaked out. Thor News literally said that months ago. He was like, I guarantee you, when the rivers start to get much higher and floodier, then they're going to be like, hey, what if we make it illegal to masturbate or have abortions? And they went with half of it. So now everybody's like, oh my God. Instead, we got dams busting in Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, Michigan, Louisiana, Texas. And then we probably got dams busting in California. People are like, we ain't got time to worry about that shit. We have an election 493 days away. We have to focus on this election shit all day, every day, all the time, nonstop, until that election happens. Then we're going to do it all over again. I'm like, okay. Well, then let's try and have fun as we drive headlong into total failure because Grumpy Cat told us. That was Grumpy Cat's last request. Grumpy Cat was like, I want you all to fail as a whole human race. We're like, okay, Grumpy Cat. My Cliff Notes of 1999 Left Behind said, do whatever the cat that can't be satisfied tells you to do. Or whatever. Then Al Gore gets in his F-16 and terraforms Saudi Arabia. Did you guys even try to read Left Behind? I've read the first one, I think. I was like, oh my God, this is bad Revelation fiction. And technically, y'all are all really bad at Revelation interpretations. It's true. I hate to be the one who's like, hey, I got to point out you got some flaws. Here they are. You're bad at Revelation interpretation. Yeah, you're all pretty junky. You need to add more mythology, poetry. Good guys. Blue. Okay. So yeah, the auroras. And another thing I point out, it's like 8 months, for 8 months straight, the auroras have been there. They haven't taken no breaks. They didn't used to do that. They didn't used to work so hard. I think we all work harder. Okay, another thing, since I hadn't plugged into my Chrome account in a while, I hadn't had my old bookmarks up. So we'll just be hitting bookmarks, see what it says. I don't even know what this one says, but it's got some pretty colors and some pretty shapes. Also, I'm trying to get all my jackassery out of me before hurricane seasons. Then the hurricane's starting to hit, and lives are majorly lost. So I got all my goofy shit out now. So I can be all serious face planetary defense commander as like Alabama's getting mowed over with the Category 5 hurricane when all the rivers are flooding. People are like, I'm offended. I'm like, wait, what? And technically during this part when people are like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm usually like, well, maybe you should leave, Maybe Thor News ain't it for you anymore. Maybe we've all changed. And so, if you don't feel like a total badass, good human being, representative of Earth out there to fight for everything and everyone, then, yeah, maybe it's not the place for you. We're going to win. Okay, great. So, 97%. That leaves 3% room for error. That is not a lot of room for error. And you got storms that are coming in, wave after wave after wave. Okay. In this maximum grand solar minimum, and technically the sun is a dragon egg. So you never know what it's going to do. And anyone who says they do, well, they're probably fibbing you. Makes them feel good. That's what I like to do. I like to embrace the fact that, holy crap, I don't know much. Unless you compared to other people, then sure, I know a lot. But compared to all the things that are known, can be known in the universe, it's kind of like playing guitar. Man, nobody knows everything about how to play the guitar. Like, There's no person out there who has everything. Like, here's everything you can possibly do. Here's all the songs you could possibly write on a guitar. They should have written a book 2,000 years ago that said, this is exactly how you play guitar. And people would be like, it tells you everything you need to know. And technically, those are the two rules. Love God above all else, the one who gave us everything. And love your neighbor as your family. Those are great rules, though. Yeah, Jesus Christ was cool. But then sometimes Christians can be a downer. Christian capitalism, that's weird. I like melded those two. Like two things that are totally opposite of each other. You know? They just kind of squished them together. They're like, yeah, make it work. We're going to share Santa Claus and Jesus share the same birthday. Or whatever. Okay, I'm now lighting my cigarette. God bless y'all. Y'all are great. I'm being a little too much me. That's the end of the world. Asterisks. Like, I want you to lay it out. Have you ever written a screenplay or a novel? Anyway, you know how you like break down your whole story and like you frame it? Major scene by major scene. I want you to break down like the next 5 years for me. Like, tell me everything's going to happen. And like an action, like it's a screenplay and you have to shoot it. Okay? It's like step A, step B, step B, step D, step E, step F. Okay, so we got 40% chance of tropical activity. That's exciting. And it's dangerous. At some point, a hurricane may be punching me in the face and ripping my hair out of my head. And I'll be like, dang you, doomy world. I wish we'd have done better. All right. What am I talking about? I don't know. Saturday afternoon. Did I talk about the lightning? Yeah, there's a lot of colors in there. They're still all very Eastery. This is Monday. Monday, yeah. If you're anywhere near the bullseye, that is where the Jupiter's pressure will be pushing in on us. Yeah, or something like that. Make up your own shit. Who knows? Like, the hardest thing we're ever going to have to do is have fun again. All right, humanity, you're going to have some fun. Like, hell no. Grumpy cat. We're going to stay grumpy forever and honor Grumpy cat. Like, okay. But maybe Harry Potter and the balls that were in the mason jar. Oh my God, Game of Thrones. Guess what? Last episode. I had to watch some other dragons eat pizza. The world is a weird place. And then she burned the whole city down. And then she went after the people. You know, it was like, wait, man, my life is weird. All right. So here is your oceanic currents things that are happening. As you can see, we have multiple low pressure zones that are zoning in on all things around. Now I want you to make up a song in your head right now. Go. If you were singing, we all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Then I guess you get points for songs that are fun and that everybody can sing. Okay, so what we're looking at now is low pressure. That's when the pressure is low. And so I look for things that may be like planetary signatures on our pressure. If you're like, that's crazy. I'm like, I know. Things are crazy. What are you going to be for Halloween? People are like, Halloween's evil. The devil makes you dress up like somebody you're not. I'm like, okay. So who's the devil going to make you dress up as? Okay, so maybe that one's Jupiter, and that one is Saturn. Who are these guys? I don't even know. Let's go over to our planets aligned today. I'm getting all my crappiness out before hurricane season, so that's what this is. And I'm talking to you guys about the weather. Okay, because we were looking for planetary signatures in the high and low pressure systems that make up our atmosphere here on Earth. And the full moon, which is lit by 3 solar storms, has me acting super cray-cray, baby. At any point in time, I may start talking about the X-Men. Who's your favorite X-Men? Mine is Wolverine. Technically, Wolverine is my favorite superhero of all time. Not counting Jesus Christ, of course. I'm talking about fictional people. Get with it. Okay, so we're looking at our solar system here. We're Earth, and Luna is our moon. And then you got Ceres, who I love, even though she was disappointingly dry. That's right. When I got into this biz, I was like, Ceres, I love you. I'm gonna get in good shape, and then I'm gonna go swim in your oceans and your lakes, Ceres. And they're like, Ceres is like just a big dumb dirty rock, like the moon. I don't mean to be rude, Moon. You know I love you, and I think you're made of magic cheese that's half cracked. They said the moon is shrinking. That is crazy shit. Okay, they say a lot of shit though. You can pretty much just say anything you want to these days. Like you can say, hey, the moon is made of jello, but don't eat it because it'll get you high. And feeling good is bad, kids. So get back to work. Okay. So Jupiter's massive. It's huge, right? And Mars has a Napoleon complex. Mars and Pluto are little. And a lot of times the rest of the solar system pays for it. But Mars is badass. Mars is kind of like a very passive neutron star, but in a different magnetic spectrum. We will talk about that some other day. I haven't even started drinking yet. So you got Jupiter and Saturn on the same side. You got Neptune over here, Uranus over here, Eris over there, Pluto down there. And so, yeah, there ain't no balance, man. And they're all spinning around the racetrack, you know? And so there are definitely racetracky tidal forces going on as these things are spinning in a much different time than we are in, together as one. So they're all lining up, going to be like, we're a badass solar system, and we're going to fight the other solar systems that are coming into our solar system because this is our turf, this is our home, this is our home star, we are our planets, and we're going to do it together as one big badass solar system. We are going to handle our shit, and then we are going to handle whatever the universe throws at us. Whatever our galaxy, the Milky Way, our Sagittarius A black hole throws at us. We are going to handle it like the apex of the generations that came before us. Do you understand me? So that's good news. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for y'all to catch up. That's pretty much what's happening. Me and the sun are waiting for y'all to catch up. Oh, and it's going to happen. You know? That like not believing in shit, that is so 1999 to, you know, today, the end of Scorpio season, 7 years, 2012. Whew. 2012, the last 7 years, definitely like a whacked out period. But it got us to where we need to be really fast. Some said too fast. And I'm like, well, I learned from Carl Lewis. Or Mike Tyson. That dude would knock you out really fast. I know he'd bite your ear off too. And he loves animals. But as far as dudes that would stand in a ring and knock you the fuck out really fast, Mike Tyson was the best. In my book, dude, a bunch of motherfucker. Okay, now I'm cussing. Crap. And here it built up all his karma, only to waste it with loose words that Jesus Christ don't like. Asterisk. That was a joke. That looks like a heart, you know? So we got a heart. We got multiple planets. Yeah, we got tons of planets flying around. Which one's Ceres? Which one are you? What are you wearing? Am I talking too much? Moment of silence. Same cigarette that went out. So yeah, we got a bunch of rivers. We got major storms, and these are severe weather storms that'll be moving over the United States of America pretty much every single day for the next week. You got California dam at 97%. The other dams, 95, 96, 95. That is, this could be clear and present danger A1B. So like the middle of the country is 1A, and that would be 1B. We got these knuckleballing systems that heading to us. We got a situation where we may have 3 storms over the United States in the new wave after wave after wave after wave after wave pattern. You got Reed Timmer running into a tornado and then coming out alive like he's Superman. That didn't surprise me at all. It was actually a cool moment. You're surprised what you can do if you're in sync with the universe around you. If you're like, I love you, everything's like, I love you too. Okay, now this kind of looks like a woman. See that? There are hips. That would be vagina. Okay, but she's got no head, and then she's like throwing her head out towards Ohio and the Great Lakes. So that is weird. Man, she got a thick booty. What type of boots are those? It's like next level Uggs. Okay, so that is a lot of lightning strikes. And man, I'm feeling so weird. I might lose all my scientist points today. No fear. Well, a little bit of fear is good. Like if you got somebody pointing a gun at you, maybe duck. Or jump behind the steel refrigerator next to you. Okay, so this is next week, and that is a shit ton of rain in the middle. But if you notice, the heavy rain movements have shifted a little west. And so the two hurricanes that I'm predicting right now, it could be like West Texas, and then boom, Alabama. Or Florida, Alabama. So right now, if I had to guess, I'm guessing we get three, and one would be Southwest Texas, one would be right around here again, and then one would be up in here again. But I've seen the malls do some crazy knuckleball shit where they want to keep taking stuff out of here and then have it meet the front that comes through. So who knows what's gonna happen? And like most crazy people, I believe we can partially control the weather and the sun with our minds. Not necessarily that we control it, but that we calm down and it calms down and we all get in the same vibration, and it's like good vibrations, man. So we all head towards the same thing. So if people would calm down, A, the weather might calm down too, the sun might calm down. Or B, we could definitely adapt to this shit way better, because you can adapt to all this. It's not like the planet's going to crack in half and we're all going to die. It's not like a super volcano that's just going to erupt and kill everything. We're going to get challenges. Like I said, if we were to come together as a team in 2015, said, all right, we're one Earth family. Let's build some cool new shit. That was 4 years ago. That was like $7 trillion ago, bro. Imagine if we spent $7 trillion building a city in the Rockies, and then like a city in West Texas, and then like a city in Arizona, New Mexico, down through here. Like cities of the future from scratch. Imagine if, and then we build underground stuff. You can do it. Like if we just spent 4 years getting ready for these Earth weather changes, we probably have new cities by now with like super mega highways that would be so much fun to drive right on. And the bicycle lanes would be incredible. The above ground, deep ground, the like 100-story farms in the city that make it smell good and stuff. Shit, dude. My ideas were the bomb, the best. They're like, nah, we got to do a bunch of dumb shit. We got to do the same shit over and over. Talk about the same shit over and over. We got to not improve everything. Why? A, grumpy cat told us to. B, makes us a lot of money. Like, well, I don't know. It's 2019 now. What do you guys want to do? All right, let me check chat. But this storm is crazy, and it's got a little ghost going behind it. But I'm happy to be live. I'm happy that Thor News is still up and running. I'm happy that all the warrior gangs have not knocked me the fuck out yet. I'm happy you guys are cool. I'm happy that there are cool people that ride along with me on this ride that we call Earth. And I have the most beautiful women followers on the planet. Absolutely, hands down, bar none. So that's cool. At any given moment, one of the most beautiful women in the world could be watching one of my videos. Sometimes multiple at the same time in the same place. So that's neat. Plus, I like X-Men. I think that's where like my original crushes came. The X-Men women, like Rogue, Kitty Pryde, Storm, all of them really. So, to have when I was a kid, they were like, this is what the women will look like when you grow up. And then I grew up and they did. That is wild. And I'm lucky. The things are crazy. But death is short. If like I was going to die today, okay, I'm dead. Life is long. A slow collapse would be lame as shit. So who knows? Maybe the king of lame and shit rules Earth. They're gonna be like, the future's going to be lame as shit. What's up, Jesse Basham? What's up to all my party people? What's up to Julian Spencer? And what is up to all my haters? I love you guys too. You guys make it fun. Dude, without you guys, the last 3 years would have been nowhere near as exciting. You know? Kind of go toe to toe every single month. That's been neat. So high five. Y'all made me better. And I made y'all better too. Even if you guys want to admit it or not. Woohoo! Be like, man, I've been on the scene so long. Like one of the old people longer was Dutch. And Dutch Sense is a total fucking badass. If you don't respect Dutch Sense and all the work that he's done, all the shit that he's done for the truth community, you were a fucking jackass, man. Like, it'd be like not respecting Walter Payton or Troy Aikman or Nolan Ryan. Like, Dutch has done great things. All right? Dutch has been a badass the whole time. And Dutch has had, you know, he's made mistakes. We all do. We're human. But Dutch has just been a pillar of this community and done great things and put out shit tons of great information. So, you know, the fact that we can't all agree that, all right, yeah, the best is like, we're like, Alex Jones didn't pass the test of time because you can only sell politics for so long before you look like a total fucking idiot. But earthquakes and weather and shit, you can stay consistently and give people good, solid information that they can use every single day. All right, so you can unite the people on these earth changes we got to deal with, or you can divide them with politics and whatever bullshit you got. So for the most part, Dutch has done a great fucking job sticking to like, all right, we got earthquakes, you can understand them, you can adapt to them, you can figure it out. And so I just want to say, God bless Dutch Sense. And I highly respect him, and I probably wouldn't have started my YouTube channel without him. So it's crazy how people got to hate people. But I guess it's like the New York Yankees and then hate the Red Sox. But is it real hate, though? You know? Is it like, are there like Yankees trying to blow up the pitcher's SUV? Or trying to rob him just so like, man, I don't want to have to compete against anybody else. I want to be the only baseball team in the MLB. Well, then you got nobody to play, dude. How dumb is that? You knocking fucking towers down. You're like, woo, look at me, King Kong on steroids. Okay, I went off the rails. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know. I'm mentally prepared to lose 100,000 Americans this hurricane season. We could see the city get wiped the fuck out. Like that city, Mozambique in Africa, wiped 95% of the shit out. We could see that. And same spots are getting hit. So, like, if it picks on Florida, you know, Florida could take 2 major hits. You could see, like, Miami wipe the fuck out. Like, well, you know, I did what I could to prepare us. See, it's about to get real sketchy. But it's not going to stay that way. And it doesn't even have to get that way. But people are like, we can't do anything great. We can't do anything cool. It's impossible. God forbids us. We can't solve problems. Buy my new book now. Oh, so yeah, the oceans are heating up. And remember, we were watching starting May 22nd, 2019. My volcano Ring of Fire West Coast Pacific watch begins and lasts for like 5 years. But the next 2 years are going to be, I think we got 60% of an eruption along the West Coast this year, and then 80% next year. 90, somewhere around there. You figure it out. That's the whole thing about PG&E, man. Like, duh, like this $1 billion electricity company who ran like California electricity, like they like scheduled their bankruptcy this year. So they're like, we're getting out of the game right before the volcanoes erupt. Like, they own 2 nuclear power plants. Like, so what happened? And it's like a corporation owns a nuclear power plant. I don't know if you knew that. One that's bankrupt, and now it's like, yeah, we're not going to mess with this shit no more. We pushed all our good assets off. This is like a shell company now, dude. This thing's been like a shell company since our first lawsuit in 2006. Remember, I've been around, dude. I've done a ton of shit, so my knowledge of how the whole shell company shit works is better than I want it to be. And so, we saw in 2008, you can move all your great assets out of company A and move them into company B, C, D, E, F, G, and you can leave the original shell company with all the liabilities, lawsuits, and like, oops, we did it. And so it's like the whole LLC thing, the fact that corporations can take out an insurance policy on you and then collect if you die. And it's like this shit, they changed all the rules. It's Glass-Steagall when they repealed it in 1999. It's like investment banks cannot merge with savings and loan banks. And they repealed that in 1999. Well, y'all were arguing about abortion. I don't know. That's like I said, politics is now men's Viagra. Look, those look like boobs. I think that's I don't know what people do during sex these days, but I have a feeling like a lot of men are talking about Trump during sex. Like, oh, baby, isn't Trump doing such a fucking great job? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, Trump is the greatest thing ever. Just like there's Jesus and there's Trump. Whoa, yeah, baby. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get any. So I don't know the new love language. Seems digital, and those totally look like boobs. What are you going to do? Leave me right before hurricane season? All right. What do you do? Fight harder, knock me out of the game? All right. I'll do the best I can. Damn, man. We got to have some fun. I don't know why people are like, I hate fun. I like acting crazy. Yeah, I do. That's why I just be cool and then don't really worry what people think about me because I do a good job. And I'm honest. I do make mistakes, though. We all do. It's what the social media is like. You can't forgive people ever again. I'm like, well, that has bad consequences, medium term and long term. Okay, what are we looking at now? Anybody know? Okay, let's go to spaceweather.com. You ain't got to be here. I just thought I would come in and talk to the people before I go outside. There's going to be a moon. It's going to be full. It's going to be blue, asterisks. It's going to be a Scorpio. Scorpion, and then eagle, and then phoenix. You see, the universe is a 3-act structure. Storm canceled. Hell yeah. That means the party can start early. It's official. The CME's missed. A series of coronal mass ejections expected to hit Earth's magnetic field between May 15th and May 17th did not hit. At least not directly. When NOAA forecasters said there was a 75% chance of storms, that also meant a 25% chance of no storms. This time, the 25% won. Well, congratulations. Sunspot. Goodbye, Sunspot. AR 2741. If you have a backyard solar telescope, point it at the sun's western limb. And if you have a front yard telescope, point it wherever you want to. I don't know why. There's telling you got to put your telescope in the backyard. Like you got to be ashamed of being interested in astronomy. That is crazy. Stop living in a mason jar. Glue your balls back on and let's go. So yeah, we have multiple sunspots that are multiple active in this maximum grand solar minimum. That is really weird. And the sun is magic. Did you know the sun makes grapes? That is crazy when you think about it. While AR 2741 is near the edge of the solar system, we can see its magnetic canopy sticking out into space. Arcing lines of magnetic force hold glowing hot plasma aloft. The velvety darkness of space makes a great canvas for the display. This weekend, AR 2741 will disappear as it begins a 2-week trip around the far side of the sun. Will it survive the transit? Probably not. Yeah, it will, dude. I'll make you a bet. And if it doesn't, it'll definitely be back here by the Eris alignment in October. But I got a feeling that as long as Jupiter and Saturn are on the same side, and that we're going to pass them as we go this way, that's going to be crazy. And there's like a dirty Eris alignment that happens on the earthquakes and volcanoes that I've seen happen in the United States before the major ones. They all happen. Some of them happen on like a dirty Eris alignment. I don't know. Yeah. So there's a heart, and this heart is for you. You gotta know I love you. Whoever you are, all of you, I love you all. I do. It's like, why did I do the bad shit in Game of Thrones? Why couldn't everybody just get along? That's what we're going to do on Earth. We're going to do it. We're going to become Civilization 1A by getting along and having fun. Mark my words. With happiness. Am I sparking joy, baby? Fantastic. But these storms are scary. I'm so scared. Hold me, ma'am. What's your favorite letter? If you were forced to eat one fruit every day, what fruit would it be? Off the top of my head, I'd say pineapple. And then watermelon probably be a runner-up. But then I'll be like, dang it, I should have said grapes. All right, we're now looking at the earth as a ball. People say that God was a dick. Dick gods are lame. Okay, so there's the storm that is moving into California right now. It is bringing some heavy precipitation up the coast, not only to California, but Oregon, Washington, British Columbia, Canada, and even parts of Alaska. And look as this storm system flattens out into like a V across the northernmost parts of the United States of America and the southernmost parts of Canada. And then, but this is the hammerhead system that I'm very worried about. Because if Canada doesn't suck that mofo up, and Alaska doesn't suck that mofo north, and that mofo looks like it's headed straight towards those dams that are at 97% capacity full. And that would be bad news. I may be telling jokes today, as only because it would be rude to tell jokes if the dams do break. So I'm getting on my wacky out now. You can leave. That's fine. There are a whole lot of YouTube channels on YouTube. A lot of them say the same thing. I'm just copy each other. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Like copy and paste, copy and paste. I'm sort of original at times. I don't want to toot my own horn. But I mentioned that if farts killed zombies, zombie movies would be different. It'd be like, you have to Dutch oven the zombies to kill them. Like, you're telling me you want to turn the whole city into a Dutch oven? If that's what we got to do. Okay, so these dams that are here are like 97, 96, 95% capacity of water inside of their water holding parts. This is the storm that is coming in now. So the data we got was actually from the 17th. And then over here, we have the next storm. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Hey, look at the T is highlighted. T is a pretty badass letter. I will say that. Yeah, I will. My first name is the letter T. People are like, I don't believe you. And I would be like, great. How would you feel if I asked you your name and then when you told me, I accused you of being a liar? Oh. My feelings don't matter. Of course they do. What am I talking about? Crazy shit. And we're going forward in time. Boom. It's a whole day. Holy shit. It's the only thing about live is you get my actual reactions. And that would be like, okay, so it has gone north some. See that? And it looks like it's headed towards Canada. Why are you going so slow now? Move with me, baby. Okay. So it's headed north here. We'll go one more step. Now I go back over here. So that pulls it up. Because like I said, if that thing heads south, and then it heads south again. What is it doing? Yeah, this is definitely a storm worth watching. Because, yeah, then it rams right. Yeah, okay. All right. In honor of this moment, I'm grabbing my vape pen. All right. Who's vaping with me? Okay, second. See, that is crazy. Like, holy wow. Show. Okay, what do we got going on? I love Danny DeVito too. He's a badass. I watched like 8 seasons of Cheers over the last year and a half until Netflix took it off. He wasn't on Cheers, but I'm saying Taxi and... Should I watch that Philadelphia show? It's got that girl that dances like a balloon. Okay, are we all going to vape together? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Man, I don't know if I vape properly. Am I supposed to inhale? Okay. Yeah, okay. That reminds me. I got to go back to 2017 when I was in the valley. And the dams almost broke. Oroville's did technically break. But then all of them were going to flood again. And so I made all these cool videos. And they put out the graphic that showed if the dams broke, how Sacramento Valley would totally fill up. Like, if you look at it, it's like a freaking... I mean, it looks like a bathtub. I gotta watch what I say. Live is crazy. Did you guys ever watch the show True Detective? My life has been like a mix of True Detective, Game of Thrones, Avengers. And they all need more comedy and making out. Well, Game of Thrones is doing okay at that for a while. Okay, so what day is this? I don't even know. And this looks like a weird ice giant finger. He's pointing at something over here like, look at this volcano. Is this low pressure system coming in? Yo, whoa. What day is this? This is the 21st? And remember, I put out my May 22nd warning a long time ago. You know? How did I get this good? Okay, so yeah, it's 21st. I'm going to leave it here for a second just because... So your dam's up here. I got too much shit open. This ain't no joke, kids. If you're listening at home, worried about a chin hook wind, it's possible. If you're worried about condensation, it's totally possible. If you're worried about convergence, cyclonic flow, it's totally possible. But know that Reed Timmer can go into a tornado and walk out holding an ice cream cone from Dairy Queen like nothing happened. And I mildly embellish that for entertainment purposes. Because at times, the YouTube channel live is like an emergency radio. And right now, things are wild. There are places undergoing flash floods. We've seen fire whirls for sure, especially in Mexico. Like 30% of Mexico's on fire. They're saying don't leave your house because shit is so smoky from the volcanoes and the wildfires and all the melting plastic. They got ships that are like falling apart in the Gulf. They got airplanes that just keep falling out of the sky or hitting the runway and bursting into flames. It's like because everybody's so busy arguing, we really aren't improving anything. And that's like the worst business model you could ever have. Plus, full moon. It's driving me crazy. And a solar storm just missed. So maybe I'm overplaying the craziness a tad bit. Does the greenhouse effect affect me in my brain thinking? I got to think about that. Global warming, come on, let's fight, fist fight. I will Gus NATO all over your face, baby. And you will be like a shamed gully washer. And you will then owe me 12 grupples. But everybody loves haboobs. You know it. I'm a loving these haboobs. But the hydrological cycle is more intense due to you people and your carbon usage. Although Snickers satisfies. I had almond Snickers earlier. It satisfied me. I was like, you might be too sweet. I should have stuck it in the hydrometer. He was like, spectroscopy doesn't lie. I was like, okay, why don't you spectroscopy a hot dog for me, bub? I love that joke. I'll never get sick of that joke. Ice pellets. That's what creates the magical rainbow solar rings in the sky. No, it's not Thor returning to restore glory to Earth and redeem all. It's just ice in the sky. They didn't have ice in the sky before 2012. Asterisk. That was all a joke. I inverted that shit, man. We were inverted. I'm giving you the bird. It's the bird of peace. Yep, I'm in a special mood. What do you do, leave? Okay, I love you. Did my best. Sorry I let you down. But shit got leeward. And I thought about women's butts way too much. But I have seen some of those beautiful women on the planet. And I've seen some of them in person. And they're more beautiful in person. It's like your face is melting off, but with happiness and joy. And you're trying not to smile so much because you're surrounded just by like this blast wave of pure, magnificent beauty like they talked about thousands of years ago in the comic books and the poems and stuff. They wrote on scroll paper. They took leaves, pounded them into a piece of paper for days just to write, she was so beautiful. We're talking about that type of beauty. And I've seen it multiple times, really close. So yeah, there's a lot of moisture around. And microbursts are always possible. With times when I thought the oil industry was really mad at me and I was standing at the ocean, I thought they were going to microburst me like 46 feet straight out there amongst the sharks and the alien ships that are under the water. Nimbus stratus. It's kind of like your weird aunt nobody talks about. All my aunts are fantastic, though. They are amazing Viking ladies, and I love them, and I miss them, and I hope they're doing great. And they did a fantastic job throughout life. National Weather Service, that's a team. That's like hashtag weather Twitter. Perihelion, that means we're getting close. Prevailing wind. Taco Bell jokes are easy. Radar. He was on MASH, that show I talked about. Danny DeVito wasn't in MASH either. But radar, radar rainbow abortion joke. Everybody knows abortion jokes are hilarious. Santa Ana wins. There what happens? Snowfall. And then it melts. And you get storm surge in the stratosphere. Man, I'm having too much fun. Here we go. End of the world. Great. And it's like, A, I didn't chop Thanos' head off. B, yeah, I got chubby, but I sat here. I made what? 2,300 videos. I figured out planetary orbital angular momentum. Wave after wave. Like, holy smokes, man. You know? Why does Disney hate me so much? Why does Disney want to give my hammer away to like everybody? And it's not that I mind. Go ahead. Take my hammer. Put it in your hand. You can even lick it if you want to. Do whatever you want to with my hammer. But I'm just saying, Disney's weird, dude. Disney was like, you're cool. And they're like, no, you're not. We hate you. And I was like, make up your mind, Disney. But the astrology says that Disney will calm down by the middle of summer. Some people say astrology's fake. But then some people accuse everything of being fake. Or evil. Or fake and evil. These are the current reservoir conditions. 97%. Lake Shasta, 95%. Lake Oroville, 96%. Johnny Cash, Folsom Prism Lake. It's the best one of the bunch. 95%. Technically, it's tied with Shasta. So that is shit. I may stay live for days just staring at this thing. I won't though, but I'm saying that's like, you guys watch the show The Bachelor? This is like the reverse Bachelor. We're like, oh yeah, you just won a date with 1 million gallons of water and are headed your way in like 12 minutes. Like the footage, I haven't had time to. Mostly my hacker problems have gone down, but when I edit something really good, it gets dive bombed lately. But so yeah, I've been editing all the dam failures. Like there's this one in Texas where it just popped, like the gate popped off, drained a whole lake. Like, so yeah, the dams are busting like pants. My buddy H. Fitzroy took me to all you can eat Mediterranean food the other day, and the all you can eat baklava almost killed me. But yeah, I ate watermelon, pineapple too, plus all the types of hummus you can find. What's he talking about? Oh yeah, so like my pants were definitely busted after that, and so it's like pants, like the dams are like pants busted, not just in the middle of the United States, but also about to be on the West Coast and the East Coast. This is why I've been talking about, like, whole y'all infrastructure. All y'all get so passionate, asterisk, about whatever your passion issues are, and like one of my passion issues happen to be new infrastructure, the future. And so I've been talking about this for years. Like, dude, let's build cool shit again. Let's build inspirational, functional, or like I Am Page's style. Like, let's build these amazing structures. I saw in my mind when I was a kid growing up, like even do now. Like, instead of talking about The Bachelor and whatever bullshit the media rolling out. And it's like the Great Depression, right? Before the fucking thing hit in like 1932, 1934. I don't even know. But like all the things they were arguing about, like gay marriage, abortion, inequality. Went like that, same shit that was like right before 9/11 hit. They have the same issues. They pump them up like right before the like maximum distraction head fake. You guys, all the people like, we're truth, we're awake, we can figure it out. Well, it's simple. As soon as they start hitting the abortion button like every single day, something bad is coming down the pipe. Whether it be another 2008 financial collapse, another 9/11, another like Glass-Steagall repeal, I don't fucking know. But if Alabama's taken in the ass before hurricane season, that's a bad sign. But I thank God, Jesus, y'all, I can say this shit technically. Free speech is still real. I guess, right? Okay. Well, St. Elmo's Fire. Hell yeah. When they could make cool movies. And then, some movies are still cool. But St. Elmo's Fire was really cool. Movies had personality. Now they'd be like, Judd Nelson had toxic masculinity. I'm like, what? Well, have you seen Scarface? That dude totally had lots of toxic masculinity. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah. No, I will resist making cocaine jokes. All right, let's go back to chat. If we learned a lot. This is crazy. Right? Do the echo? Okay. Do Haas. Do Haas. Do Haas. I want to thank you for coming out. I want to thank you for stopping by. I want to thank you for being a creature of earth. We're gonna work it out and we're going to make it work. Stay out of the way of the bullseye. Stay out of the way of the bullseye. 'Cause Lily's coming around. Lilith loves it when everybody cries. Lilith's coming around. And Lilith loves it when everybody's crying. We're gonna work it out. I know things are headed south. Pick it up, pack it in, and start over. Baby's going to work. And please let me apologize for all the times I was a jerk. And all the times the lightning was burning inside. All of the sacred times my head's inside your eyes. And now look, she's wearing a Kamalatra. I think that's what we'll do. Her head is back and now she is laughing at you. So stay cool.